Your 4 perks are Dying Wish, Stone Cold Stronghold, Victorious Tortoise, Time Slip. You need the Wraith Fire, the Ragnaroks, and you can put any of your elixirs on that you want. Classified, Black Ops 4. I never thought I was going to play this game or this map, but here I am talking about Classified and a strategy of how to get to around 100, which is not my strategy. I found this online. This is the only real way to get to 100 without sweating your ballsack off and risking dying every 3 seconds, because zombies in this game are on meth. So you want to come through this first door. You want to look for the shield part. Mine was right here. Very easy to find them. They're just spaced around this room. You want to come in here and look for the pack-a-punch piece. Mine was right here. And from here on out, you really just want to build your points up like every zombie map. You got to watch out for these dogs. It's not every game they spawn in, but there's some games here where they spawn in and spawn in these early rounds, and they fuck your day up. As you can see right here, it's on round 2. Zombies are very easy as per usual. It's very much like a Black Ops 3 game. It feels very similar. Obviously the perk system and setup's way different, but a lot of it's the same. Gotta come over here, grab the SOG. This is going to be your point gun to set up for the game. Go for the heads. That's what I've learned with this game. You don't get a lot of points with this particular Call of Duty. Seems like it takes forever to get a lot of points. Speaking of points, you'll see that's what becomes your downfall with this particular strategy later on. I didn't realize that, you know, buying a 2,500 point shield was going to be the downfall of me, but here I am. So you want to use your Ragnaroks whenever you can, because those really, your specialists in this game get you more points than guns. I never thought that the day would come, but here we are. You gotta come down here through the elevator, open this debris, run over to this other elevator here. It's the same as 5. You've all been here before. You know how to turn the power on, I hope. If you haven't played 5, what are you doing? Go play some 5. Come over here, flip that switch on, and now you've got power on. Turn around, go into the morgue. Second pack-a-punch piece is going to be somewhere around the morgue, so check that out. You're going to need that. And my second shield part is coming up here. I'm just getting some more points, because again, that's integral for this entire setup. And this map, again, hard to get points. There's my second shield part. Here's my third shield part. Now it's time to go craft it. I probably should have waited. There was no zombies. I kind of almost got killed there. Grab the shield. I grab Tortoise first. Now I'm showing you how to turn the defcons on. We all know how to do this. If you don't know how to turn the defcons on, it's probably your first time playing. Come over to the new server room. This is a new addition. I like this little room. And you gotta come through the main teleporter, and over here is the last pack-a-punch piece. I'm gonna come up here and build it. I should say this is the last teleporter piece that brings you to pack-a-punch. Get the Winter's Howl, which is the only gun you're gonna need from the box. You don't need anything else. And then grab Stronghold, grab Time Slip, and then come up here and grab Dying Wish. Now you've got all your perks, so you don't gotta worry about anything else. You're not gonna die once you're set up. It's just not gonna happen. You're seeing a compilation of multiple games, because I kept getting absolutely shit on by the box and not got the Winter's Howl before round 20. You need it before round 20. It's just, you just need it. It really makes all this easier. Come over here, grab the trap piece. It makes this early round strategy a lot easier. You're going to be sitting in this hallway here for the first 50 rounds of this game, if you have the ammo for it. You need to build up points for the strategy later on. Like I said, you're going to run out of points. You should basically just have enough to get to 100 if you sit here till 50. Buying that shield eventually, because of how hard it is and fast the zombies are running at you, it becomes harder to kill them. They break your shield faster, and then you're making less points. So it's like a vicious cycle of constantly buying the shield over and over again. You'll see. I only have a little bit of 100 footage. I'm just going to say that. I was live streaming. I didn't realize how far into the round I was when I started live streaming. I thought I was a little bit further along. Or I thought I was a little bit more at the beginning of the round. But no, I was not. So you can see, you just slap your Ragnaroks down. That's really all it is. You just keep putting your Ragnaroks down every time you get them. Time Slip is going to make it a lot easier for you to get your specialist. It needs to be the Ragnaroks. You cannot try and, I'm going to use something else this game. It has to be. Throw a Wraithfire down as soon as your specialist runs out. I got lucky here, and I got another specialist. any secondary. You can literally have any gun as your secondary. It does not matter as long as it's got a double pack-a-punch feature on it. It's something that you can throw into the zombies. Their health maxes out around 35 in this game, so aim for the heads, you'll always get kills. And again, slam the Ragnaroks down. So 60k points ain't bad for 30 considering in this game. But you're going to need at least 150,000 points. At least. If you want to get to around 100 with this particular strategy. I think I had 140 in the game yesterday. All this footage you're seeing right now, I redid a game today. I just went around 50 so I could show you the lower round strategy of how to get set up. Where to kind of sit for these earlier rounds. You know, this is probably the hardest game to camp on. All you're left with is camping spots, but none of these camping spots are actually as easy as you'd think. Unless you're sitting there with the Helion Salvo and a million cashbacks and alchemicals, which I don't have the ability to do that because I don't have that much money. I can't do that. Then, yeah, this game, camping, it's not that easy. The Winter's Howl is not that good. After round 35, it takes 3-4 shots to take out the zombies in front of you, so you're running out of ammo extremely fast. You almost need Bandolier Bandit on, but you don't have a slot for it. So unless you've got Perkaholic and you're rocking that, or you've got something, I don't know. But in this particular strategy, you're not going to have it, so it's kind of pointless. You can see here I have 167,000 points, which is not bad, but I wanted to come down here and just show you the strat. I was kind of getting bored of just sitting up there with the Winter's Howl. And I felt it was probably a good idea to show how this strategy goes in the 40s and 50s when this was still killing at a relatively good rate. Zombies, apparently it's around 64 that they speed up to meth levels of like Verrückt, World at War, impossible to stop. The first 45, 50 rounds, 60 rounds, it's not too bad. You can see here it's very manageable. And you're getting quite a bit of amount of points. Quite a bit of amount of points. I'm struggling here, people. I'm sorry. I'm tired. I haven't slept much lately. And you can see here, just keep spraying. You're going to get a lot of drops. The insta-kill is really nice. And then I put down the Ragnaroks again. Bing, bang, boom. It's a pretty simple strategy, but it's not that simple. You're going to have to really get it together. You'll see how much different it is on round 100. And my lack of points. You'll be like, holy shit, what happened to your points? You'll see. Again, right here, it's just spray and pray. You got to constantly be moving your controller. You can't just be sitting in one spot shooting. It's not going to do anything. Throw Wraith Fires down as often as you can. That will help. That nuke helped. That was the end of the round, I think. Yep. And then pop up to round 50 where I got 200,000 points. This particular time, I was actually gaining points for the first little while. This wasn't happening yesterday. I don't know if I was just playing it wrong or something. But today I was gaining points, so that maybe I'll have to replay this again and go for like 115 instead. I ran out of points. I simply didn't have a choice. I was thinking like I'd love to go to 115. I didn't have any downs, nothing went wrong. But I only had about 16k points left. And there's another strategy that I didn't show in the video because I didn't film any of it. But in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond, when you start running out of points, if you do, and mine really mainly happened in the 80s and 90s, I would run up to the elevator spot I was just showed you, and I would shoot my Winter's Howl ammo, and it would get me a solid 20,000 points, which doesn't sound like much, but if you're down to 30, 40, 50k, 20k is huge. So you go up there after a dog round or a max ammo round, spray all that ammo in there, run back down here, and it definitely helped. I don't know if I would have been able to get to 100 without doing that. I don't think I would have. There was a couple rounds there when I was down to like 20, 30k, and if your shield breaks, it's 5,000. So that's kind of what started happening, was the zombies got so fast that my shield would break instead of me being able to buy it every time. You can see here I'm managing to rebuy it while I'm still getting attacked. Sometimes you just get so overrun that, especially on the higher rounds when you're not getting Wraith Fires as often, you're not getting, it's every 45 seconds, I believe, but still, if you throw one down, you've got 45 seconds with nothing. You've got just your pistol that you're from your shield. And without the specialist, you're going to get a lot of shields broken. So I'm fluctuating around 200k here. Once you get the specialist, though, that's like a 5,000 point boost. And now we're going to pop up to around 100. Where you can see the quality drop because this is the live stream where it's only 720p. But I'm like dangerously low on points. I didn't even know if I was going to make it to 101 at this point. I had my fingers crossed. I was like, please, I just don't want to see that stupid ass, you survived 99 rounds. I didn't want to see that. I think if you check your actual stats, though, it would say around 100, but I don't care. I wanted to say you survived 100 rounds, round 101. Like I said, 115 was my real goal. Didn't have the points to do it. And so I kind of just gave up on that whole idea. But nonetheless, I'm going to probably try it again. But once you get better once I get better gobble gums, I'll probably just use like double points and gobble gums and stuff. That would definitely help. And you see there, I'm knifing because I'm like, holy shit, I actually finished the round. I didn't run out of points. And then at this point, I just wanted this game to end because I was tired. This was 6:37 in the morning. I'd been playing for, I think it was 4 hours and 40-something minutes. It wasn't as long as you'd think to get to around 100 because, again, spawns are quick in this area. There's dog rounds, which definitely help speed things up. Voyage would take a lot longer. Once I tackle that round 100, I'm worried for that one. I had to get one in, though. I wanted to get one of the easier ones done, and this was considered one of the easier ones. I just came back here for a little while to kind of just show you guys 101 strategy, and then I got bored. I was like, fuck this shit, I'm out of here. You can see in the bottom left corner, I did have Winter's Wail and Electric Chariot, what's it called in this game? I don't even remember. And what's the other one there? I'm so new to this game still that oh, it's called Ethereal Razor, that's right. So I got those because I had raindrops earlier in the game. I ran out of all of my other gobble gums. I had ones on that were going to help me get points, which also helped a little bit. I had raindrops. I think I had cash back. That wasn't going to help me with points, but that sort of did in a roundabout way. I would come up here, spray and pray, use my cash backs, and then, 20,000 points gained, like I mentioned. It helps. So right here, I was just basically waiting for this game to end. But unfortunately, I had to down 3 times because I hadn't downed yet. So I had to just basically let things take over. Let nature take its course. I just hate having to end the game without dying. It's kind of a thing. Once you get to 100, I just want the zombies to take me out. Or traps or whatever. So there you go, Dying Wish. I was like, I gotta get rid of that first. And then down 3 times. Which, on this game, on round 101, it's pretty easy. These zombies, like I said, fastest zombies in Call of Duty. They're relentless. And it's a major turnoff, and a big reason why camping's basically the only way you can play this game, unfortunately, beyond round 65. I hate to say it. 9 is the only map I haven't. My highest is 66, which, yeah, I know. I'm only 1 round beyond 65, so I can't say much, but I haven't really gone for too high of rounds on that. That was more of a, you know what, let's just play, and then I think I got disconnected, like I have 1,500 times on this game. Like on 70 on Blood of the Dead, disconnected. Shocking. I don't know. That's how it is, isn't it? I was lucky to get 101 here and not get disconnected. I was praying. I was like, please just let this, please. So the ray gun on this game, infinite damage. Like I said, round 35 is the max damage cap. So there you go, down finally. So you just got to aim for the heads with the ray gun on this game. That's a big adjustment for me. I'm so used to shooting for the legs after all those years. And then I come into the trap, down again. Honestly, I was just like, please just end this game. I think I just run over to the elevator. That's where I finish it. I really do love the Pack-a-Punch camo here. The ray gun looks really cool in this game. I don't know, I feel stupid for pushing this game out for so long. So here they come. Final rush. Oh, 2,827,080 points, 27,526 kills, 10,180 headshots, whew, and 3 downs. 0 revives, because there's no revives in solo anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I had fun, and I'll be back to talk about more zombies soon. Take care.